Owning a landscaping business, you have to consider a lot of things, whether it's how to do it, who to do it with, and what to do once you have one. So one thing is advertising, to get yourself out there. You can do just word of mouth, just tell somebody and they'll tell somebody else and they'll tell somebody else, and you get business from them. You can hand out flyers and people can hire you that way, or you can even go on social media. Social media is probably one of the best things because you can get more of a widespread audience and get your company out there. So once you have your business or company, you have to consider who you want to hire. So first you have to consider how many people and then who. How many depends on how many jobs you have. So per job you usually have 2 or 3 people, and you have to consider what their skills are. So if one person's better at even just mowing and somebody's better at weed whacking, they can do what their specialty is. So there's also the prices of the equipment they're using. Now, in a landscaping business, the price is usually a lot, and there's lawnmowers, weed whackers, trailers, little things such as blowers and even the weed whacker line, the gas, all that, the gas for the truck and the lawnmower. So you have to put that in consideration to how much money you're making, which brings us to the price of jobs. Every price of every job has to consider, like I said, the prices of the equipment and the stuff you're using. So if you're using a lawnmower that it gets broken down to costing a few dollars per job, you're going to want to make it that many dollars plus more to gain money rather than make it even or even lose money. So you have to consider that. Now, some equipment is very expensive, and stuff such as stump grinders. And personally, if I had a business, I don't do many stump grindings. So there's things you can do like rent them. Now, renting is a good idea because with the price that they are of buying them, you don't have to buy it. You can rent it for only a certain amount of money for a certain amount of time and get the job done. And that makes it better because you can still get the job done and not spend as much, and then you can get your money's worth. So there's also the expenses to think about, such as insurance and tax. Insurance is very important because you're liable for what you do, whether it's breaking a window or even your machine. You need insurance and everything so that you don't have to pay as much to get it fixed and whatnot. And then there's also tax, which everybody has to pay. So yeah, that's everything all the basics you need to know about a landscaping business.